Coming up on New England Ski Journal's Summer Escape, we take you to Owl's Nest Resort, golf, racket sports, and plenty more. Plus, driving the Mount Washington Auto Road. Is this the summer your car climbs New England's highest peak? With summer in full swing, many New Englanders are flocking to the mountains for outdoor experiences that they weren't able to do the past 2 years. Many of those experiences can be found at Great Glen Trails, located at the base of Mount Washington.
Great Glen Trails is a beautiful 28-mile network of carriage roads, single track, double track, for running, walking, bike riding, and it's really family friendly.
We're only a few minutes from Gorham, 15 from Jackson, and then the other big one is North Conway. 25-minute drive. You get here and you feel like you are in the middle of nowhere. Paradise, some would say.
We offer rental bikes and trailer bikes and ride-alongs, so you can bring your little ones who don't have to pedal quite as hard. And anybody who hasn't ridden a bike in a long time, this is the perfect place to do it.
We have a private network out back where there's no vehicles, so it's a very safe, family-friendly area to ride your bikes.
We also offer kayak trips, and you can do a flatwater kayak trip, and that's perfect for anyone who hasn't even stepped in a kayak before. We also offer whitewater clinics from class 1 to up to class 5 clinics, and we have some of the most experienced whitewater kayaker instructors around.
We travel for our kayak trips to the Androscoggin River Valley, and there's sections of that river that are just beautiful, where we find wildlife and no people. We keep our trip sizes very small to ensure that serenity that surrounds the Androscoggin River. The Outdoor Center, where we base our rental operation out of and our kayak trips, you can find things in there that would complement those activities. Trail running shoes, hiking shorts, little snacks, all those things that you kind of want to grab and go, hit the trail. If you need something that says Mount Washington, we've got gift shops all over this property for that.
Great Glen Trails also oversees the Mount Washington Auto Road, a great way to experience both amazing views and crazy weather.
Mount Washington is the home of the world's worst weather, and that's because we are at this confluence of different jet streams that come from across the continent right here to Mount Washington, and there's no other mountain that wind and the jet streams hit before it hits Mount Washington. So we get these extremes. To truly experience the auto road, you can either drive yourself or take a guided tour. The guided tours are 2 hours. It takes about a half an hour to drive up, and you get an hour at the summit to experience the museum, experience the pictures, weather, and then it's another half an hour down. When you drive yourself, you do not need a reservation. You just can show up right at the toll house and take your leisurely time driving up and enjoy all that the auto road has. Best way to find out information about Mount Washington Auto Road and Great Glen Trails is to go to our respective websites. So Mount Washington Auto Road is mt-washington.com. Great Glen Trails is greatglentrails.com.
They also provide lodging as well.
So the Glen House is kind of the final piece of the destination here at the Auto Road and Great Glen Trails. It offers beautiful lodging, just opened in 2018. It's a 68-room boutique hotel, and it offers a bar and restaurant with one of the most fantastic views you could find anywhere in the White Mountains.
Just down the road from Great Glen Trails is the Town and Country Inn, a family-owned resort that's been in business since 1956.
Hey, it's Scott from the Town and Country Inn. We're in Gorham, New Hampshire, and the summer is the perfect time to visit the White Mountains and the Town and Country Inn.
Here at the Town and Country, we have 160 rooms. It ranges from small rooms with 2 double beds all the way up to our junior suites. Our rates are very fair. We find a lot of people come up here for a nice getaway and it doesn't break their bank. You can come up here, you can get a room, a nice dinner, and a breakfast the next morning, and you can be out heading south under $500. So it's great. We have a pool area that has a jacuzzi, a steam room, and a sauna. The pool ranges from 3 to 8 feet deep. We do have a fitness area on property. We also have a game room, which is great for kids. They can go in there. The game room is open until 11 p.m. every night.
We partner with the Androscoggin Valley Country Club across the street from the Town and Country. Perfect place to play a good round and enjoy some wonderful golf.
We have a lot of cool things going on outside of TNC as well, up in the White Mountains, hiking, go swimming, mountain biking, and the new attraction is the ATV trails.
Guests can leave their front door, leave on their ATV, and get to a vast array of trails, including Jericho Mountain State Park, located in Berlin, New Hampshire.
We have breakfast 7 days a week, starting at 6:30 and it runs to 10:30 a.m. We also have lunch on Sundays, and we also have dinner nightly.
Chef Mike and his team do a great job.
We are very known for our prime rib king cut. It's a big piece of beef with au jus on the side. You get your twice baked potato with a daily veggie. It's not going to run you more than $35.
A great selection of steaks, fresh seafood, burgers, and pasta dishes that'll meet every palate.
The best remark I get from our guests at the Town and Country is that they've been coming here for 10 years, I've heard 20 years, I've even heard up to 50 years.
We hope you'll visit us this summer at the Town and Country Inn and Resort. We're in Gorham, New Hampshire. Check us out on the web at townandcountryin.com, and we hope you'll visit us.
When we come back, more food from the White Mountains, and later in the show, Owl's Nest Resort. It has everything you need for four-season fun, including its own man-made lake. Welcome back to New England Ski Journal's Summer Escape. We are in North Conway, and if you're looking for one of those places with an upbeat and unique vibe, check out 27 North, where the staff is just as funny as their menu. It's a great place to relax and let loose, and they offer both indoor and outdoor dining and a very cool expanded patio. We suggest trying their signature mimosa, but they also offer hard seltzer flights that include 35 different flavors. Some unique versions of 27 North's homemade and very popular Bloody Marys are also a must-try, and they range from traditional, bacon, and even a BLT version. Hungry? Well, if waffles are your thing, 27 North offers all sorts of options, and their waffle charcuterie is a top seller. Serving breakfast and lunch all day, and offering a variety of sandwiches, burgers, and salads, the mouth-watering Full Monty is 27 North's take on the traditional Monte Cristo, and is a fan favorite for our locals. Check out their full menu at 27northnh.com and make a reservation today. If you don't have time to sit down for a meal and want to get right to the outdoors, then packing some provisions is essential.
Hey guys, welcome to the North Conway House of Jerky. This is the sister store to the North Conway Olive Oil Company. Glad to have you here with us today. The great thing about this jerky store is the fact that a lot of people are out there on adventures. You know, they're hiking, they're swimming, they're backpacking. So this is just like a natural fit. When you walk into the store, you see 65 different flavors of jerky. We have regular jerky, beef jerky, we have turkey jerky, we have brisket, tri-tip, biltong jerky, which is South African jerky. There's also vegan jerky for the vegan lovers, and then it's famous for our exotic jerky. Camel, kangaroo, whiskey rabbit, wild boar, python, alligator. The real nice thing about our jerky is the fact that it's all top round. There's no fillers. It's super fresh. We call this in on a Monday. They make it on a Wednesday. We get it the following week. And usually the week after that, we're pretty much sold out. And it's probably gonna be the best jerky you guys ever had. The thing that hits me the most is that the preconceived notion of when people walk into the olive oil store. They think they're walking in and they're gonna grab some salad dressing. But in the olive oil store, we do all kinds of crazy things in there. We have probably 50 or 60 different balsamics, white balsamics, all kinds of crazy flavors. A couple of our staff favorites, wild blueberry balsamic, and of course fig balsamic. Everybody loves fig. We have some spicy olive oils, probably 4 in the place, a green chili pepper, a cayenne, a harissa, and a chipotle. And we have specialty oils in our corner over here, pumpkin squash, sesame, and probably the best truffle oil you ever tried in your entire life. We've been voted the healthiest olive oil in the world. And not only one oil, we have 2 oils that tied for first place. We also have 100 different rubs and spices, 30 different flavors of olives. Come on down and visit us. Let us show you what we can do. And we promise you that we'll take your cooking to the next level. And as the slogan says, it's a taste to excite your imagination.
Next, on our summer escape of New England Ski Journal, we travel to Thornton, New Hampshire, where one man's vision to build the greatest New England resort has become a reality.
You picked me, a wildflower. You said I was the one.
It's literally right at the doorstep of going to the White Mountains. We're centrally located to many great hiking trails, quite a few 4,000 footers, rivers, lakes, and all the natural wonders that New Hampshire has to offer.
With the sun.
There's more to see right here in this 600 acres. That's not just golf, it's also a great restaurant. It's also live music we have here. It's the courts. It's bringing together a lot of different people.
I think it's a very relaxed vibe here at Owl's Nest, though there's a ton of activity on site. It's tranquil, it's peaceful, just taking in the natural beauty of what we have to offer here.
I'm a wildflower.
They are well on their way to becoming the largest resort in New England. Owl's Nest in Thornton, New Hampshire began its multi-million-dollar expansion in 2015 when owner Brian Lash purchased the resort after it had declared bankruptcy.
Owl's Nest Resort is over 600 acres, but the beauty of our resort and our location is we're less than a mile off of Interstate 93, and we're under 2 hours to Boston and under 3 hours to Providence. This entire resort has a master plan that ultimately will be achieved. We are now in phase 2 of that master plan. We're very excited about what the future may have.
The scenic golf course at Owl's Nest first opened for play in 1998. A complete redesign was part of phase 1 of Lash's vision.
In 2016, I hired Jack Nicklaus and his design group to reimagine what was already a great golf course, and proud to say that without any solicitation or lobbying, we were selected as the 6th best Nicklaus course for design and value in the world by Golf Channel and Golf Advisor, both owned by NBC Sports.
It's got an interesting terrain, whereas it includes some of the holes by the clubhouse, which are kind of linksy, Scottish looking, and then you come down to this part of the golf course and it's more flatland, river, and then you get to the upper side, the back 9, and it's a lot of elevation changes. We hear from a lot of members that you never get tired of playing here.
The golf business has been so good at Owl's Nest that they recently purchased another course nearby.
We recently acquired White Mountain Country Club, where the plans there are to redo the course, renovate the clubhouse. We're hoping that it will turn Owl's Nest into a world-class destination for golf with 36 holes plus an eventual executive 9.
Since 2015, I've invested over $50 million in Owl's Nest Resort, a lot of which you can't see because it's underground, but that's the nature of greenfield development. What you can see is a 25-court racket complex, the largest in New England.
This new racket complex, it's a great facility. It is brand new. It's the only facility in New Hampshire that provides all 3 racket sports.
We have 8 tennis courts, we have 13 pickleball courts, and we have 4 platform tennis courts.
It can play in the snow because the snow, when it falls, it melts instantly on our heated surface. And it's a fabulous culture where people who aren't playing are up here on the deck. The Vermont red clay tennis courts are impeccable. We have 8 of those courts, 2 of which are championship courts that will seat almost 400 people for tournaments and pro-ams that we have scheduled in the future. And finally, our pickleball complex, 13 courts, 2 of which are championship courts and are fully lit at night.
And the fun doesn't stop there.
I've started over a dozen businesses in my career, and I've never had more fun than this right here. Lake Harold, which is 10 acres, is the largest man-made lake ever approved for swimming, boating, and recreation in the history of New Hampshire. The state has been very supportive. We have 200 gallons a minute coming into the lake and 200 gallons a minute going out. Incredible array of filtration and fountains that keep this lake super clean. We have kayaks, canoes, rowboats, stand-up paddle boards, and of course you can just swim and enjoy the lake, and the beach that we're on is over a half an acre.
And let's not forget our favorite winter activity.
Surrounding Owl's Nest, we have 3 major New Hampshire ski resorts, in my opinion the 3 best. Waterville Valley, 11 miles to the east, Loon Mountain, 15 miles to the north, and finally Cannon Mountain, 20 miles to the north. And of course, we sell discounted lift tickets for all 3 mountains.
Stay with us on New England Ski Journal's Summer Escape. Our Brew Minute is coming up, and we are just getting started on what Owl's Nest has to offer.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Brew Minute. My name's Garrett, and today we're at the Woodstock Inn Brewery located at 135 Main Street, North Woodstock, New Hampshire. Today we're talking about our newest creation, Pulp Juice Double IPA. Pulp Juice got its name because it looks like orange juice. The beer actually has just a tad of orange juice in it. It's 8% alcohol by volume. It is a New England IPA, which means it's super soft in the mouth, very easy to drink, and low bitterness. Pulp Juice is available in 4-pack 16-ounce cans and on tap here at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. The Woodstock Inn Brewery has been making great food for 40 years and great craft beer for 27. We're family owned and operated. We've got great cold beer and wonderful cheeseburgers. Please stop in and see us.
Welcome back. We are at Owl's Nest in Thornton, New Hampshire, the year-round resort currently undergoing an incredible expansion.
This building over my right shoulder is the Sports Nest, our center for refreshments, retail, and recreation, otherwise known as the Pro Shop. Starting November 1st, we're breaking ground to double the size of this building.
Panorama 682 is named for the elevation of where we are. Our food is pretty much American contemporary. There's something on the menu to satisfy pretty much anybody's taste. Our signature drink is the I'll Have Another. It's our take on a transfusion.
A lot of the golfers really like this drink because it's a nice fruity drink. It's a great color, which you'll see in a second, and it's really sweet but not too sweet. We start out with some Tito's, and then we have some grape juice mixed with some lime juice and some ginger ale as well for some bubbles. Garnish it up, put a straw in it, and give it a little mix around. And it's a very refreshing drink for all the golfers.
Like just about everything at Owl's Nest, there are plans for more places to eat in the very near future.
Just to my left, we'll be starting construction on November 1st on Slice, a 4,000 square foot Italian wood-fired pizzeria with 10 TVs, 2 golf simulators, and incredible views of people coming home on the 18th hole.
Owl's Nest has become a very popular destination for weddings in the last couple of years.
The new lake house, which sits right on Lake Harold, has amazing views of the lakes and mountains, 35-foot ceilings inside, wooden floors, and some honey-colored beams, French doors to the outside with an expansive deck around with fire pits and rocking chairs. Really a truly great space.
We have looked at some of the amenities that are available right now, but what else is coming down the line?
Behind me and obviously under construction is our boathouse. This is the central recreation facility and restaurant for our beach and pool complex. Also, we have an Olympic pool, 75 feet long, and next to it is a jacuzzi that will hold 25 people at once.
We have a hotel, Lafayette Lodge, coming. It's actually going to have a full-on entertainment level where there's going to be bowling, live entertainment. And then there's going to be a 12 treatment room spa, state-of-the-art fitness center, and there's many more things to come down the road.
So let's hear about the rental properties at Owl's Nest.
We have 2 contemporaries. Those contemporaries consist of 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. And then we have the 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath gambrels. We have 16 of those to make 18 total large 4-bedroom, 4-bath homes. The Nanos are our best couples getaway unit.
In the next 2 years, we'll increase our total availability of homes and hotel rooms for rent to over 400 individual bedrooms. And we're very, very excited that this summer we're going to launch our first real estate release, offering 15 townhomes in South Lake for sale, as well as 48 private residences in North Lake. Despite the economy today, we are very, very optimistic and confident that all of our homes will get subscribed very quickly, and we look forward to welcoming all these new community members to Owl's Nest Resort.
Brian Lash's vision is expanding all the time, but remember, Owl's Nest is not a private resort. Anyone can enjoy its many offerings.
We want the community here. Anybody off the street can come dine at our restaurants, make a tea time, play golf, and get a pass to go to the pool or to the lake.
We want people to stay and connect here, especially in these days of COVID. I think we've kind of lost that piece of being together with our friends and family, and that's the best thing to do here at Owl's Nest.
Come in and check us out, then come back again and again.
We'll see you next time on New England Ski Journal.